Welcome to another dumbbell class. This week we're going to continue on with what we did last week with the circuit. So we're going to flip it up this time though and do the lower first and the upper second. So just as a reminder, we have four groups of three exercises. So for lower one, we'll do dumbbell swings for 30 seconds, 10-second transition to the reverse lunges, then the bunny hops. Then we'll come back and do round two and round three of the first circuit. Then we'll move right into lower two. So with a circuit style, you're probably going to need lighter weights, or you should use lighter weights. If you don't have them available, then just make sure you take good pauses and try not to do too many reps in the time period. So without further ado, let's get going on our warm-up. So into leg swings and waking up our hips, quads, and hamstrings. Get them nice and mobile. Switching sides. Next, we'll go into agility skaters. So going from side to side, getting our footwork going, getting our heart rates up. And relax. Let's get on the ground into our iron cross. So T position, right leg comes towards left hand, and then switch and repeat on the opposite side, waking up our groin, glutes, and our backs, trying to get some mobility going through those joints. And up into butt kicks. So we'll start with our marches. And go into a jog. And going into our run. Really try and pull the heels into your butt. And relax. Let's do some arm circles. Switch ways, palms up. And let's get right into our jab cross hook. So jab cross hook, jab cross hook. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And relax. Let's get our benches in position so we can get right into our workout right away. You can do this off the ground if you don't have a bench. Lighter dumbbell will be needed, and we're going to move right into our dumbbell pullovers, or dumbbell swings, sorry. So using the dumbbell, we'll do our swings there. I'm going to do it one-handed and switch to the other hand. You can use both hands if that's easier. And relax. Reverse lunges are next. So again, might want to use a little bit of a lighter weight than you're used to. And go. So I'm going to alternate, go back and forth. So I'm going to go back with my right, back with my left. If you want, you could do all one side for 15 and then switch at this point and do the 15 seconds on the other side. It's all up to you, what you prefer. And relax. Bunny hops are next. So I'm going to do these weighted. So if you've done our cardio classes, we usually do these unweighted. So we're going to be on one leg, and it's just like we're skipping while we're holding these weights. So they're trying to pull us down a little bit. Switch legs. Don't need a lot of weight for this one. And relax. So back into our dumbbell swings. Get ready and go. So hand over hand you can do if you want. Come up just above shoulder height, making sure you have good posture throughout. Really being explosive through our hamstrings and our glutes. Our arms shouldn't be doing much other than making sure we don't throw the weight at the computer screen. And relax. Reverse lunges. So this time I'm going to do the same leg for 15 and I'll switch. So I'm going to step back to my right for 15 and then I'll switch sides. Switching sides. And relax. Bunny hops with the weights. And go. Nice and quick. Switch sides. I just have my other leg floating while I'm doing this. And relax. So round 3 of these. Start with the dumbbell swings. I'm going to do these laterally this time, but with one hand, just so you can see my back posture as I go through it. I'm going to switch arms now so you can see the other side. See where I finished with the weights. Try and mimic that right up my eyes and relax. Reverse lunges. I'm going to alternate, but face sideways so you can see my back posture. You can't really see my legs, but what I really want you to see is my back and see how upright it is as I go about doing these. So I'm trying to stay tall, trying to step back, keep balanced, and relax. And we got our last round of bunny hops, then we're going to go straight into forward lunges. So get ready and weighted bunny hops. So I'm barely getting off the ground here. Not looking to get really high up, just a little pop. 10 more seconds. Make sure you've switched legs if you haven't already. And relax. Good job, everyone. Shake out my arms quickly. And we're going to move into forward lunges. So same thing here. Stepping forward now, dropping down, step back, alternating for round 1. I'll do same side for round 2, and then I'll show you a lateral view for round 3. Finding your pace, making sure you're stable, making sure your form's good. Adjust your weights if you can or need to, relax. Hip thrusters are next. So I'm going to put the dumbbells on the bench here. Grab my heavier dumbbell. Get myself so my back's on the bench. Drop down, thrust up. Drop down, thrust up. And relax. And last round is going to be wall sits. I'm just going to move this forward a little bit. Find my wall, grab my weight. I'm going to sit down. And I can just have my weights at my side here. Or you can hold them up in a goblet position, whatever works for you. And we're going to try and hold for 30. Shake out if you need to. I know I did. There. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Oh, that one's going to be tough. You're going to have to take some micro breaks there. All right, so same side, forward lunges for round 2. Find our pacings. Keep good form. Switch sides. Can start to really feel it in the legs now. And relax. Get yourself ready for your hip thrusters. If you don't have a bench, you can do it off the ground like I showed in last week's video. Ready and go. So that would be a weighted glute bridge. If your back's on the ground and you're just lifting your hips up off of it. So a great exercise for working your hamstrings and glutes. And relax. Get ready for our wall sits. I'm going to shake out my legs. Ready and drop into it. And again, I'm probably going to take a micro break rest at the halfway point or just past it. So I'm going to shake out and then back in. Just helps me push myself. Just getting that little bit of a break, right? Ready and relax. And we're going to move into round 3. Then we're going to move into our upper exercises. So lateral view of our forward lunges, stepping forward. I'm alternating sides. Again, big thing I want you to see is my back posture as I go through this. So I'm staying tall. I'm not leaning forward like that. Puts a lot of strain on your knees. So when you stay tall, you keep it through your hip flexors and your quads instead of the joints. Relax. Get ready for our hip thrusters. Onto our bench. Get ready. And go when you're ready. For any of those runners out there, this is one of the best exercises you can do for improving your running strength and your running speed. but that basically applies to almost all athletes. So if you're an athlete, this is a good one. And relax. And we got one more round of our wall sit. Shake out my legs again. In position and drop down. And I'm going to do the same thing. Take that micro break halfway. I know I need it. It's what's going to get me through the workout. So halfway, shake out, back into it. And now deal with the pain. Can feel the burn. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job, everyone. All right, we're going to get right into our dumbbell pullovers. So under our bench, heavier weight, single there. Over top your head, arms straight, pull it to your chest. Over your head, pull to your chest. Over your head, pull to your chest. This is a great one for working your lats, but it also works your pecs. So it's a little bit of a dual chest and back exercise. And relax. Second one, anterior raises. So using our lighter weights. And go. So for this one, I'm going to do it where my thumbs are pointed to the ceiling because it's a bit more applicable for people who like to run. You don't run with your palms facing the ground unless you're a gorilla. And relax. And I'm going to go in between for my dumbbells, for my bicep curls. So a Zotman curl. So that means we're going to go straight up, rotate, reverse down, then reverse up, rotate, straight down, straight up, rotate, reverse down, reverse up, rotate, straight down. You got the rhythm now. You got the rhyme. Go, go, go. It's bobsled time. Relax. So that's our upper number 1. Let's get into round 2. So dumbbell pullovers to start. So straight over your head, pull forward. Straight over your head, pull forward. Straight over your head, pull forward. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep it up. And relax. So this time I'll do the palms facing the ground for anterior raises. So when we do it like this, it just gets at your anterior deltoids a little bit more. So these muscles right here on the front, when we do them with the palms up, you get a little bit of bicep involvement. Not a lot, but a little bit. So it all depends on your focus and what you're doing it for. And relax. Grab our bicep dumbbells. Get ready and go. So straight up, rotate, reverse down, reverse up, rotate, straight down. Find your pacing. Try and keep your elbows glued to your sides the whole time so we don't get those anterior deltoids too involved. This is a really good one for building up forearm strength. And relax. And we're on to round 3 of upper 1. So last round of dumbbell pullovers. And go. So once we finish our round of Zotman curls, we'll move straight into our upper two workout, which starts with the chest flies. And relax. And anteriors. This time I'm going to go back to thumbs pointed to the ceiling. So notice here, I'm really trying to focus on not letting myself hyperextend through my back. So I'm nice and upright. I might be swaying back a little bit as the weights kind of counterbalance, but I'm flexing my abs, getting them engaged as I do this. Just because we're working upper body doesn't mean we're not still doing stuff for our core. And Zotman curls, last round. Straight up, rotate, reverse down, straight up, or reverse up, rotate, straight down, back and forth. Find your pace. Maybe you can speed it up a little bit, like I am, once you get the coordination, if you have the strength and endurance left. And relax. So I'm going to keep with these weights for our chest flies. Come back, get ready, and open up, close. Open up, close. Notice how I just have a slight elbow bend, and I keep that slight elbow bend all the way through the exercise. This really targets the pecs, especially if you keep your arms extended like that. And relax. And I'm going to keep with these weights as I go into an upright row. So standing nice and tall, and I'm going to pull my elbows to the sky, finish the dumbbells just around chest height. I can feel my biceps from those Zotman curls. Maybe you can too. And relax. And French presses, I'm going to use that single heavier weight that we use for the dumbbell pullovers. Start on my shoulder, grab, keep the elbows tucked in, extend, come back down, extend, come back down. Trying to get a full range of motion here. You can do these standing if your basement allows for it. If I do it in my basement, I hit my dumbbells off the roof, so that's why you see me seated. Plus, you lose me in the camera a little bit. That's my excuse anyway. And relax. We'll go into round two, starting with the chest flies. And go. So adjust your pace as you need to. If you don't have a lot of different weights, then you may need to go quicker in order to get a good workout in, or you may need to really slow down or take breaks because you have only a few heavy dumbbells available. And relax. Upright rows are going to be next. So this time I'll face the camera and go. So I'm really shrugging my shoulders here, trying to squeeze my upper back as I do this. I can tell my grip is getting a little bit weak here. Biceps are getting a little bit weak. and relax. And we got our French press for round 2. So let's show you a side profile here. Let's get ready and go. So you notice here when I'm doing it, I'm still staying nice and upright through my back, even though I'm seated. Keeping my core engaged throughout. Good. And relax. And we'll move into round 3. So our last round, chest flies to start. Let's try and push ourselves through this last round. Increase your tempo if you can. Maybe grab a heavier set of weights if you have it available. Do whatever you need to do to kind of push yourself. Maybe it's just not taking as many breaks because you had to the first couple of times around. And relax. Upright rows. Shake out my arms. Just get them ready. And go. Front profile. You can see I'm starting to get tired. It's getting harder for me to pull each time. So I'm just going to take a little bit more of a micro break in between each rep and relax. And we got our last round of French presses. Then we'll go straight into our cool down. So behind our head and up, extend. Good job, everyone. Keep it up. Arms are probably getting tired. I know mine are, but we only have a few seconds left. And relax. Good job. Quickly put your weights away, put your bench away, and we're going to all meet in a downward dog. Might take me a couple seconds to get there, but you can get there before me. So in your downward dog, thrust your hips up and back. Pedal at your calves if you need to. Nice flat back if you're able to. And come forward into a half kneel. Hands on the inside. Lean forward so you can get the stretch in your hip flexor there. Push your forward leg into your triceps so you get your groin involved. Let's switch sides. Same thing. Feel the stretch through your hip flexor. Push your front leg, lead leg, into your triceps. And let's switch side into pigeon. So we're in a 90 position now. I can get my elbows onto the ground here. And I'm really feeling it in that front leg, in the glutes. And switching sides. And Cobra is next. So let the hips slowly sink to the ground. Look to the sky. Exhale. And try and release some of that tension in our low back and the back of our hips that a lot of us carry. Back into that half kneel, open up, world's greatest. Getting our groin, getting our thoracic spine here. Switching sides. I feel it in the back of my shoulders too, but I know they're a tight spot for me. Maybe they're a tight spot for you as well. And we'll finish in child's pose. So head to the ground, fingertips reach forward. Nice deep breathing. One more deep breath. And that's it. Congratulations on another great dumbbell workout. Hope you really enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.